Do it right.
I am
This thing is all about.
CEO of Dash Life LLC, and Dash stands for Devastate, Accelerate, Strengthen, Humble. As Devastate, the naysayers, accelerate on the path to success, strengthen your mind and body, humble yourself in your habits.
Okay.
Don't just pass it like that to life. And so we're gonna get this thing started. I'm working in my purpose because I'm great at speaking. Like Amanda was saying about working in your purpose. So a lot of this is freestyle and it's real authentic. So y'all about to get this. Now I do got a few key points, and I wanted to rebuttal some stuff because I did use some battle rap. So it's love and a loser, absolutely, in my opinion. The thing is, nobody knows what love is, or they have their own definition of it. So you can expect somebody to love you the way that you love them. At the same time, they may not know what love is. So I do feel like it's an image to respond to that. Now, I got an original poem for y'all as well. And peace doesn't always look peaceful. For my peace, I'm willing to ride, stay, kill. No, not for real. But for my peace be still. Actually, my peace is like a raging river. And I'm just screaming, peace, be still. It's a crazy thing when you are trying to capture peace. The people will paint a picture of your masterpiece that's not your masterpiece. And you will believe that picture until you're able to masterpiece. Some of these boys get deep and they say, like masterpiece. I can laugh at everything. So I was putting that together on the way here. But honestly, when I think about it, peace doesn't look peaceful. The thing is, when it comes to peace, you have to get uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. And it's only logical that you choose to be uncomfortable, because either way you're going to feel good. And I say that because of my situation. I was in a situation to where I had to make a decision. I'm going to have to do some things that I don't like to do. May have to even sleep in my car at times. But I'd rather do that than to live in a house where you're not wanted. And that's uncomfortable as well. So do I want to be uncomfortable and happy, or do I want to be uncomfortable and unhappy? That's the thing when I say peace doesn't always look peaceful. Because when you are fighting on that journey, and to get through that journey, it's a lifelong process. It's going to last forever. When you fight for that, you have to understand it's going to be times where it don't look good. It's going to be times where all is filled, or you feel like, man, all the pieces just crumbling, and I can't do nothing right. I can't get it right. It's like, it's just that simple. It's not easy, but it's very simple to say, hey, that's life. Everybody screws up, everybody messes up, everybody makes mistakes, so why am I so hard on myself or harping on a mistake that I made? So peace doesn't look peaceful all the time. Now my next subject is about family and friends who don't recognize your value or repeatedly cross your boundaries and mistreat you. Now when that comes to the same thing, peace not looking peaceful, it's going to be people that you have to cut off. Lonnie just said, 1, 2, 3, release it. It's going to be your mom, your dad, your brother, your son. You're going to have to cut them people off in order to get your peace. We talk about self-care, self-love. You're the most important piece. So when it comes to that, it's going to be times where you know what, oh, that's my mom, I can tolerate this. Oh, that's my brother, I can tolerate it. Until you get to a breaking point and you can no longer tolerate it. they'll come back, right? So it's gonna be times where, hey, my parents, you know what, I can't talk to my mom right now because my peace is more important. When I talk to my mom, I get annoyed, I'm stressed out, it puts me in a bad place. Speaking of addiction, drugs, alcohol, me, I've been there. So it's like, I understand, I can't deal with these people. Because if I get to this point, I'm gonna go back to where I was at, doing the wrong things. Drugs, alcohol, sex, hate. We ain't trying to do that. We're trying to devastate, celebrate, strengthen, humble. And so, when it comes to that, family, friends, don't let a title disturb your peace. Because you sit there, oh, this is my sister, it's okay. It's not okay. It's not. You are important, and you teach people how to treat you. And if they mistreat you, they blatantly showing that they don't care to treat you the right way or the way that you're asking them to treat you. So why deal with somebody like that? Because of the title? That don't sound very peaceful to me. Being a bad guy, that's the next point about when peace doesn't look peaceful. Hey, look, I feel like Tony Montana at times, for real. Like, I'm gonna be the bad guy that y'all see for real because I started to learn with these unrealistic expectations once I came home from prison. I'm expecting people to see me for who I am. I'm expecting people to see the man that I've become. I'm expecting this speaker out here, you know, it hurt. Like, I'm so grateful. Thank you, kids, for real. Like, it ain't Gratitude Wednesday, but I'm so grateful, for real. This is my first time speaking on my own without an organization or anything like this since 2023, so this feels so amazing. And it's just like, you look out in this crowd, none of the people that I'm doing it for is there. But they support it their own way. It's no slight at them or anything like that. They support the way that they can. You know, inspirational speaking and brunches and manifestation might not be for them. So I can't be mad at you for not coming out. But the thing is, when I live my life, I'm living my life, I need y'all to have the same energy that I got. It's okay for y'all not to be here. It's okay for me to live my life like this and make mistakes. And if I'm the bad guy, so what? Can I curse?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Real like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, like, you gotta be the bad guy sometimes because it's like everybody will sit there and, oh, you're not doing this right. You're not doing this right. This journey is a lifelong process. Show me the person that got life right all the way through the first time, and we can follow that process. Until then, fuck you. I'm gonna mess up. I'm gonna be wrong. But I might be right or wrong. You never know, because you don't know until you know. People whoop their kids. Who told you that was okay? We ain't gonna get all the way into it. There's things like that to where it's like, people say, oh, they need to be beat, or this is right. You're doing it wrong, you're raising your kids wrong, tell them right. How you know that's wrong? At what point did it become that this one thing right here is the way to live life in this right? So, be the bad guy, or bad girl, whatever y'all want to do. Last thing, the darkest times allow us to shine our brightest lights. And so, when I was talking about figuring out the process of life, it's a lifelong process. In my darkest times, that's when I became the amazing person I am. 7 years in prison, sitting myself alone and trying to sit in the hole, being away from my son. It was 3 when I got locked up. I can count the days on my hand that I missed from being with him before I got locked up, and then just missing 7 years of your life. That definitely affected me. That was a dark time. And throughout that time, it was a blessing. Because I was strung out on pain pills, Percocets, before I went to prison. I'm talking about every day I was, not to be funny, but I was a straight dope fan. And I remember the time I told myself I was a dope fan, I said, man, I need a pack in the morning that's going to get me normal. But I didn't straight on. But I didn't stop, I kept going. And had it not been for prison, probably been strung out, OD, any of that. But I went to prison and I was able to discover myself. I was able to take programs, I was able to learn how to communicate. And what I found out, being a battle rapper before I became an inspirational speaker, I'm very good with words. You know, I move a crowd. Like, the whole time I've been just using my talent in the wrong way. Like, it's easy. And so when I had my first dash song, which is a dash like seminar, I had my first dash song. Like, you nervous? No, I've been performing. I've been like the class clown. I've been just standing on that stage. I'm searching for attention like this. I want to be up there. And so that showed me that that's what my purpose was, about moving in my purpose. And through them dark times, somebody else looked at it like 7 years. And how do you make it through this? To me, it was what I needed. I wouldn't be the man that I am today. I wouldn't be able to take care of my son the way I am now. I wouldn't be able to show him how to be a man if I hadn't been through those times. So in your darkest times, just know that that's going to help you shine your light the brightest. So don't get down on yourself when you're in those dark times. And I said that was the last thing that I was lying. Because you said something about rap. So I got out here to rap and I did a poem at the beginning. And I wrote this while I was locked up. This is the stuff right here. But I said, I used to post in the fake. I used to stand in the basement. I used to think I was amazing. They used to think I was basic. Life was hard. I didn't want to face it. Mama was tripping. I had to go get it, so I started hustling. Hustling wasn't working, so I started robbing. Sent me to prison to discover myself, so I solved my problem. I used to sip out the bottle, living life full of problems. All I ever wanted was a model. All gas, no brakes, cut the grass for the snakes. First, never last place. Haters got the mad face, but I can see like it, man. First, never last. Ooh, first, never last. Watch me when I dash. Turn nothing to something. I came in the dungeon. My mama was struggling, my uncle was thugging, my auntie was bugging. They told me to do better, but I did not listen. A lot of my songs I rap about prison. No, I'm not proud, but it made a difference. Addicted to sipping, it made me a monster. Dealing with issues, I needed a counselor. Smoking on switches until I'm unconscious. Found a solution, I ain't no stop. No, I'm not good, but yes, I'm great. If it's my time, how can I be late? If you weren't with me, how can you relate? Haters don't hate, but I can see my name, man. Yeah. First, never last.
Hey, you know the song real quick. Yeah.
Okay.
Your daily song.
Special request. Yesterday was crazy, but today I'm feeling great. Woke up early morning, big old smile on my face. I'll be like, wake up, everybody, baby. And for real, yesterday might have been crazy, but wake up with that smile on your face, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all can follow me at MyronMcGee3 on Instagram, _Life91 on TikTok, and MyronMcGee on Facebook.